All right. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. All right. Make sure this joint pop. Still. All right. Let's go ahead and get it cracking for the week. Hey, just want to say thank y'all once again for everybody getting in your league dues. As mentioned, everybody's in. So everything's good on that front. This week was incredible. We had 5 upsets. I don't remember the last in pick'ems, and we had 5 upsets like that. So that's good stuff, man. With only having 7 matchups and 5 of them to be blow ups, that tells you a lot about the quality of your teams. So I appreciate your efforts in drafting and putting together some quality squads. But welcome to the Week 4 recap, Week 5 preview for the Mecca Fantasy Football League. It's your boy, the commish, back at it once again, delivering the news and notes and giving you all the great detail. This week will be a little different because now, for many of you that know, I'm a stat dude, love to get into numbers, and now I got sample size. I got a month of numbers to work with, so my predictions towards the end will really be centered on what I call Mecca Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I feel is of importance, like your average. How many points you usually score in different halves of the year and things like that based on your history. So for those of y'all, it's been numbers to look at for your new cats. It's going to be on average and personal feel. But without further ado, I would be remiss to not point this out. I mentioned that it last week, and I really didn't get a chance to get into it because I felt a little bit rushed. But all this this first half is just a little PSA to my Houston Texan fans. As you can see, I'm quite decked out in that Titan up and that Titan blue for a particular reason. You cats are some bums. You truly should be 0-4 right now. And I should have got into y'all when y'all lost to Blaine Gabbert. But now, y'all got gift wrapped. Y'all got gift wrapped a win by Frank Wright. I don't know if he's trying to help y'all out because, of the efforts down there. We trying to, pick up the spirits of the city. And, I love the age more than anybody. So, we always welcome to have people, help us out in our time of need. You know what I mean? But at the same time, y'all a disgrace of a football team. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of hearing about your quarterback and your vaunted defense. I'm tired of hearing about how y'all shut teams down, but y'all lose like all the games y'all play. And I don't know what the infatuation is with the national media is with that team. Is it just because they come from, Belichick and them? I mean, Bill O'Brien is some garbage. I mean, for real, that Hard Knocks, that kind of messed y'all over. It kind of showed what kind of dude y'all got running the camp. And I'm, for one, am tired of hearing about it. I mean, it's bad enough y'all didn't give Bud the money he needed to keep the team there. But then y'all fill it up with these bums. And I'm tired of hearing about it every week. So, miss with all this Houston Texans stuff. Go win some real football games that matter. You know what I'm saying? Do something. Stop being little, just a whole bunch of little watts, and that's all y'all got to hold your hat on. Big deal. You got a nice little defense. Y'all still get scored on, and y'all still getting punished. And by God, y'all got the gift wrapping of the year this week. So miss me, all right? tired of you fake Houston Texas fans and you quarterback with everybody got tape on them. We got this kid. Y'all like 1-3. It's some garbage. And now I can say this as I get into the recap. People, you are a month in. You know what that means? You are what you are right now. You can turn it around, but whatever your record is, just multiply that jump times 4. That's pretty much what it's going to look like for you for the rest of the season, unless you turn it around. Cats at the top are going to stay there. People in the middle are going to fight. And the people at the bottom, y'all going to be wishing y'all was in the playoffs or doing pick'ems. It's real simple math. So start looking at it. Start looking at your schedule. Start finding your pitfalls. Start looking at your bye week impacts. Start digging into your squads because this is the time to do it, people. We going into week 5. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no more prisoners. No more Mr. Nice Guys. Cash is killing each other now, and I'm absolutely loving it. All right. So now that I got all that off my chest, it's rivalry week. You know what I mean? We got people that just don't necessarily deal with each other going against each other a lot this week, and I love it. That's why I made one of these weeks that, because I looked at the schedule before the season started, and I was like, oh, yeah, these some yummy matchups in this one. So we getting into week 5's preview big time, and y'all ain't going to really like it. I went ahead and I looked at all the favorites as an 857. So for all y'all be like, I wasn't the favorite this week. Yeah, well, you the favorite. All right. And if you lose, I call you out. It's just real simple. And 5 of y'all, including myself, dropped the ball last week. We need to get into that. But we're gonna top things off with our top score, James 2, holding it down with 288 on the board. So that's a really good output. That's a good showing from you, James. Weave Game is making a name for themselves. All right. No more undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to the wife doing her thing, and I dropped mine. So a little tough on that one. Daryl, congratulations on that win and also taking the baseball chip. You know what I'm saying? I don't even I think who's you playing for the chip? I don't remember. Oh, James too. You know what I'm saying? So good looking for your runner up. I took the 3rd spot. Thank y'all for participating in the Mecca League Baseball. See y'all next year. All right, I'm carrying on. So I'm going to get into a new little section in my news and notes. I'm calling them the waiver wire killers, because these are the guys that I look at and I know I got to put a claim in on somebody, even if I really don't think I need the person, just because I don't want this person to stack. And I'm going to let y'all know something. Next year, we go into free agency budgets. So this is your last year to kill the waiver wire at 2 in the morning or whenever they run them before everybody else, because everybody sleep. It's the last year for that. You want to put your money on your table for your picks next year. So enjoy this. Have fun with it. Put your waiver wire killers. These are people you need to watch if you're trying to either make some trades or you need to make some moves with your team, and you know these guys going to be out there pressing the waiver wire down. James 2 got 17 moves already, yo. 17. So Weave Game is putting in a lot of homework. Jose got 15. You know Jose going to have about 30 at this point. He got 15 right now, so he's slightly down from last year. Myself, Reg, and Brandon got 12. So, of course, we scope, we look, and see what we can get in there. But we getting it on. So y'all watch out for those people, man, because they're going to take your picks. They're going to take your people that you need to make your teams better week to week. You need to get on the waivers. Get your people. You know what I mean? All right. Another little section, because I was getting my head beat in on Sunday and Monday. So I got a little section I like to call Things I Learned. And I learned a few things this week. The first thing I learned is freaking Jared Goff, you are the truth. All right. I put you down in every team I had, not starting. I didn't start you for Breeze. I didn't start you for Aaron Rodgers. And I lost both matchups because of that. Dudes in Yahoo even gave your boy an F like they would have put in Drew Brees, but I digress. So you the truth, man. I apologize. I got to find something to do with you. Also found out that the wife is pretty much a beast too, because she knocked Ty off his perch. And I personally didn't think that was going to happen this week. I know she's capable of knocking out punks and knocking cats out. I've seen it happen. She does it regularly. I didn't think she had it in her last week. She put them hands on you. I was really, really, really surprised. So I learned that woman has tricks up her sleeve, even I ain't know about. Also learned I'm no longer sitting Calvin Ridley ass. Every time I sit him, he's been going off. So I'm just gonna put him in as a permanent flex in every league I got him in. I got him in like 2 or 3 leagues. So I'm gonna stop doing that. And also learned if your guy sucked last week, he going off this week. So trust me, if you got somebody that did nothing for you last week, they will go off this week. It's a weird phenomenon. I promise you. If you don't play me going off, and the dude that you got going off, he gonna not do nothing, and you gonna wish you had benched him. I'm gonna just tell you like that. I learned that. It's a little learning lesson. You better take some heat in that. Also, I learned that the West is packed. The top out of the top 5, 3 of them are in the West. So that's where your competition is. That's where the most wins are currently right now. So East, you need to get your weight up and start getting it in. Sadly, it appears that 2 of my past champions have thrown in the towel. Brandon and B. Jasper. I don't know if they don't like the teams. I don't know if they're not being active. They got work. I know they some workaholics. They probably really not giving 2 Fs at the moment, but them some champions. I try to give them some slack. You know, they got good pedigree, but record is what the record is at this minute, and you are where you at. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know a little something. My man James, my brother-in-law, tighten up to you, my brother. I've been rocking with him for the past 2 weeks, betting on my Titans, and they've been cashing in. So Titans is good money if you betting. I'ma just say it. They giving them whack numbers. So you better jump on it now before they actually win a couple of more games and they number flip-flop, and then you won't have the positive money on the Titan side. But the past 2 weeks, Titans been giving your boy some change that I appreciate, the kids appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. Thank y'all, Titans. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your boy lovely. All right. Another little item. My man Joe Gluskin. You know what I'm saying? Back punishing, back-to-back wins. I told y'all to watch out for my man. And he is responsible for the week 4 blowout win. So congratulations to you, sir. Nice to see you back in the fold. All right. Now, got a couple of teams. Well, actually, we got top 5 high-scoring teams. These are the guys you need to look at. And this is based on your boys' Mechametrics. I went ahead and I took your averages and I went and I stacked you because these are the guys I'm going to be watching. These are the names I'm looking at when I'm making my pick'ems, when I'm having to do a flip-flop or a corner, or if I don't know which way to go, I'm starting to use my numbers now. So based on averages, my top 5 teams are Ty bringing it in at 271. Jose, solid 252. Zeke is at 234. Brenda is at 231, and James 2 is also holding it down at 231 and some percentage points. So those are the names you need to watch out for. Those teams are playing strong football right now. Don't sleep. Feel me? All right. Now I'm gonna get into this this slight issue that we got here with this week for a recap. Now I don't know what happened last week. Everybody went flip-flop. It was unbalanced. I couldn't tell you if this team was going to win versus this team based on the numbers. It was ugly. 5 of y'all dropped. I couldn't believe it. So let's get into this. Daryl, congratulations for getting that win over me for a nice home win for yourself. Tony over Patty. Well to be expected, but nice road win for you, sir. James over Zeke. That was a bit of a shock, a big road upset. That was crazy. Joel over B. Jasper, as well as good road win for you, man. Jose over Brandon, a couple of champs going at it, but wasn't that close for my man's road win. Brenda over Ty was probably my surprise of the week. Didn't see that coming. So good love for you, girl, on your road upset. Last but not least, James too, holding it down over Reggie, as predicted. So topsy-turvy week. I don't know what happened. Y'all know what happened. I just want to forget about it. I actually had a crazy bad week outside of just, on the regular gambling. 6 fantasy teams, 1-5. So, I got a lot of Drew Brees impacts with those teams. So took tough L's this week, but we will press on, you know what I'm saying, as the great ones do. All right. Time to get into these week 4 pick'ems and results. And You know, we still got most of y'all participating, and it's well appreciated. More like 8 to 9 on a weekly basis. But for some people, this turned out to be a great week. So Daryl, I don't know how he did it, but he knocked off six picks. So that's awesome. Jose and a myriad of others, Tony, Zeke, Brenda, Ty, all of y'all came in with 4, and then myself, Joe with 3, Reggie with 2, and then if I didn't name you, it's because you didn't pick or you got none of them right. So it was crazy. Now, last week was a challenge. Congratulations to you, Daryl, for you picking 6 right. That shot you up to the top to a tie with Jose at 19. All right. Myself followed up in 3rd place with 17, and then we got Tony, Joel, and Reggie holding it down at 16 for a fight for that 3rd place, 3rd through 5th slot for top 5 and pick them. So y'all keep picking. We're not that far away from the top. Top is 19. I got 2 picks to go. So I think I'll get them back this week because I'm bringing in the metrics, and I think that's going to tip the scales for me getting some of these picks right. Now, I hope y'all all don't pick the same ones I picked so I can get this money. So be like Daryl and get lucky and pick against a brother. So do it. I hope you do. All right, let's do it. Week 5. Now, look. It's water, too. It's water, man. Sipping water. All right. Week 5 matchups now. We got a few games of the week in this one. I didn't count my matchup with my man, Reg, as game of the week material because we ain't got the same record. So I went ahead on the 2 matchups with the best record, with the same record, most powerful matchups. I'll introduce those last. The matchup that I'm in, I'm going to consider that the closest matchup based on my numbers, and I'll get into that a little bit. But we're going to start the building. We're going to start it with the champ, all right? The champs matchup. The number 11, Jersey Royals, 2-2, going head-to-head up against the Eno Knights at 3-1, 3rd-ranked team in the league. Now, the numbers that Yahoo give you at the time I did this, it was 202 to 227, about a plus 25 for Jose. My numbers got it at a plus 40. Okay, so I think y'all know where I'm going in this one. You can look at the matchups and you can look at the names. We've done them for the past 3 weeks now, so you know who got who. So based on those numbers, they got it at a plus 25. I got it at a plus 40. So I got this as a nice win for the Eno Knights to go and impress himself to a 4-1 record. All right, the next matchup we got the number 6 Headbangers, Zeke and his team, 2-2, going against the Bees Knees, sitting at 1-3. They are our 12th ranked team. Very similar to the last matchup I described. I got this as well as a plus 40. I actually got it as a plus 43. They got this matchup. Matter of fact, they got the matchup even more. They got it at a 50-point clip. So I'm being a little bit more generous than Yahoo is at the time. So I'm going Headbangers on that plus 43 scale, and we're going to see what happens with that. All right, matchup number 3. We got the solid gold, Joel Gluskin, 2-2. The 8th ranked team going against the Year of the Foes, number 13th ranked, Brandon squad at 0-4, man. And it's sad. It's sad. I'm looking for things to say on a positive note about Brandon squad this year. They're not performing. I'm not sure if he has the right personnel this year to make a run at it all. The numbers dictate to say that this is going to be a blowout. Yahoo had him at plus 80 points. I think it'll be a little closer. I had it at plus 31. So we're going with the solid goal to keep that train rolling, go on a nice 3-game winning streak. All right. Now, this matchup I really should not even talk about because it really could be blowout of the week material, unfortunately. We got the number 14th ranked Wakandan Panthers, 0-4. My girl Patty sitting over there going against the team with no name at 3-1. Ty holding it down. Who is our top ranked squad at the moment? Yeah, this is not going to be pretty. Now, in this matchup, Yahoo has Ty by 40. I got the matchup by plus 90. So I expect a big week from Ty and his squad this week. All right, now I'll get into my matchup. We're going into the 5th ranked squad, Victoria CMB 3-1, your boy. going against my man Reg for rivalry week. Ranked number 9 in the squad. Juju and the Beat sitting at 2-2. This matchup is close. I don't care what metric you look at. Currently, right now, when I looked at it, they had Reggie as the favorite. Reggie as the favorite with plus 3 points, 3-4. I got it at +4 for Reg. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all need to pick Reg. I'm gonna pick myself. But if you might want to get it right, you might want to go with Reg. It's a touchdown. So you go look at the names, you go figure it out. But the way I got it is +4 for Reg. And Yahoo has it at like, decimal points and crap, 0.1.4 and some crap. So you do what you want with that one. It's gonna be a barn burner. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be love. But I'm still gonna do what I can to get up in there and get this upset. All right, games of the week. Now, notice I say games. We got 2 of them. Both of these matchups, owners have the same record. They're both fighting for something. They're trying to get into that top tier. So let's get it in. The number 10th ranked off-season champs, sitting at 2-2. You know what I'm saying? Tony squad going against them impressive TDs, 7th ranked squad. Brenda also sitting at 2-2. Now, I looked at their numbers. They got this thing tight. Okay, so at press time of doing this, 5 points was the only thing separating these teams. But my metrics got it at a +16 for them impressive TDs. So I'm leaning toward them impressive TDs. But this is a coin flip, and it has 5 points for Tony on this one. So you can make your choice on that. I'm going off the metrics, +16 impressive TDs for the win. All right, last but not least, we got the multiple scoregasms. Our number 4th ranked team right now, going against the Weave game, number 2nd ranked team, Daryl versus my man's in them. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. Between James and him and his late push right now, this matchup is dead close. At press time, it was by 0.1, by 0.10 of a point right now. And to me, that's kind of tight. So my metrics giving James a +15. So I went ahead and changed my pick earlier. I had Daryl selected, but I went ahead and changed it over to the Weave game based on new metrics, and I'm riding with that for my game of the week choices. So there you have it. I hope you all have enjoyed last week, getting it into this week, and out of respect for my girl B Jazz, for my big sister, you know what I'm saying? As for you, you know what I'm saying? We finally got the back crack. So thank y'all. I'll holler at y'all next week. Good luck, house scores. Go get them. Do the picks. Do everything you need to do to be active. I appreciate your time, and have a good one.